We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah, which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Dennis outlawed on Lord Exford to protect his crews.
Can't keep track of all the decrees. My client's refurbishing the gazebo, adding an exotic southern touch.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunley, I brought back the river crusher.
Today's your lucky day, madam. It's the day you get to meet Pirate Betty in person. Time to pay the price if you want to live.
Oh no, please! I have nothing. I'm just a poor maid.
I see you've heard the stories about Pirate Betty, about all the terrible things I've done to the fools who refuse to give up some trinket or a bag of coins.
Have mercy! Don't hurt me!
Should I start by cutting off your nose?
Help! Anyone help me!
Or maybe I could sign my name across your forehead with a knife. Use you as a human billboard.
Help! Murderer!
All right, no one's coming. What a bunch of cowards. We'll try it again later.
What the?
Who'd you to say I didn't deserve the promotion? She wouldn't know a promotion if it hit her in the head. In fact, maybe that's just what she needs.
stew tonight. Starving.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth had
Only
some
something
connection
would
to
happen
the
around
coven
here.
Konaka.
Doesn't have to be a
Something is
service.
happening that I don't
Just some little
understand.
bit of excitement once in a
The
while.
overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the oracular order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making.
Oh my.
Small, but
Is that my
troubling
breath I'm smelling?
deviations from
Maybe
tradition.
my teeth are
Hopefully
changing.
anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy.
I hope they accept my transfer. I've got to get over
Is
to
it
one of the other
possible
districts.
that Ashworth has infiltrated the oracular order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the oracular order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
What am I? Whole family's like a stocking without a leg, that's what. Nothing. Worse than nothing.
Has the wall of light been acting up?
No. The technical officer came by and said it was fine. He looked at the wall of light, then climbed up to check the windmill. All good. Why?
Yesterday, the wind kicked up so hard I thought the windmill was gonna fall apart. The wall of light was flickering and sparking like crazy.
I've seen that too. The whale
You look great. Enrico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrist for all I care. Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen. I can't go on doing this. Stealing for you. I'll lose my job.
Do you want to be a servant all your life? You're always talking about leaving Karnak on a big white boat, never to come back. You spend your days polishing silver cutlery. Come with me, Beatrix. Let's leave.
Could we really get passage on a ship? What if they find us?
You know I'll protect you, just like when we were kids.
I'll think about it. I promise.
Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
hunters of slithering things in the hours before dawn. Former milkmaids and magistrates. Come before me and bow.
The conservatory. Built around the time I left for Dunwall.
The moon in the sky and the mist lying over the lake like a blanket.
Amelia, dear. If Brienne hears you when her mood is off. To Brianna's style I prefer. Touched by something from deep down in the mud where there's no light. The endless womb and the cold dead. I'm brave, my mistress. I'm your devoted servant.
She will influence your dreams, like she's going to do to the sisters of the Abbey.
That's part of the thrill, sister. I can feel my power grow. I can hear her voice. I can feel her spirit touching mine. Hears you've been looking at the old journals in the Forbidden Archives. She's going to be cross.
I had a bit of a peek. Brianna was busy with something elaborate just before Delilah came to Karnaca. I wanted to know what it was.
I'm teasing, Tamina. I read it too. Do you think Delilah would?
This looks important. I wonder what it does. So this could be tampered with. Ashworth could be cut off from the void entirely. No more witchcraft. That set of lenses could be switched with the lenses in the device. Vice Overseer Burns' suspicions were right.
much. I still have the old lenses and catalog compiled in my workshop. Josh finished some time ago. The list is up to the let's use the machine.
Now to activate it and sever Ashworth's connection to the void.
Do now? I'm ruined. That feeling. The things I could do. The touch of the void.
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Royal Protector. I see you there, back in the city that spawned you.
It's done. Brianna Ashworth is no longer a witch.
You villain! You don't even know what you've done. A great bloom wilts and fades from the world.
This is only the start. You've pissed all over everything, but you'll pay for it.
Oh, Brianna. I don't believe we will speak again. The thought of seeing you reduced to such a pale, sad thing. It's too much to bear. I hate you for this, Corvo Atano.
I wonder, if you didn't have hate, Delilah, what would you have? Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Delilah fell to the Assassin Dog, her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined, new faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal, forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The Overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
People of Karnaca. This is the Duke. Some of you have questioned stricter mining rules and the new taxes being levied by the Grand Draconic Guards. Let me answer all of this rousing at once. Disloyalty, sedition will not be tolerated. Look at Duncan Bale. Friend. He's a patriot. A man who won't stop until he has turned every bit of this land silver into shiny coin. I asked him to double the number of mine workers, and he did it. No question, no complaints. Karnaca needed miners, and he produced them. Out of thin air. That's the Serkonan spirit. That's what we need.
Something happier.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Whatever happened in Dunwall was a long time ago, Megan.
I wish it felt like that. Seems like yesterday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
Three years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton to commit some horror in her name. I need to know how they made her immortal. But where was I 3 years ago? Letting Emily daydream through council meetings, teaching her fencing and back-alley fighting. I always expected an enemy we could put down with a sword. Soldiers, spies, assassins. Instead, we got something else. Beyond the pale, beyond the natural world. Instead, we got hit by someone like me.
Of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who you are and what you're in Karnaca to do, I can only say good luck. The city, the country, the empire, everyone is counting on you. I'll send something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
Of herself. Listen to me, talking to myself like the old loon I am. Brianna Ashworth. Macon is out in the city, but I'll explain.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker, kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first, through a ruin created by the Duke, where I used to live.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Paolo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
So that gives me at least one way into Aramis Stilton's house.
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Coming back here, seeing it changed, run into the ground. Some people have reach beyond others.